We're having a cock-a-doodle-doo contest over here. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo! Anyway, so yesterday was an incredibly windy day, but it was a lot cooler than it had been. So we got out here and worked in the garden for most of the day, and we got a lot done. We got the tomatoes staked. Well, I should say we got the posts in. I still need to tie the tomatoes to them. So as you can see, I have one big post in between the two tomato plants and then two small ones to the side. So what I've decided to do is tie the tomatoes to their own individual smaller posts, and then as they grow bigger, use this bigger one to brace them up. Finding an effective way to tie up my tomato plants has been something I have always struggled with. I used to use cages all the time, but the tomatoes would get too big for the cages that I have, and they wouldn't really work very well, and it was always a lot of work to put all the cages on and secure them down. And then I don't know if you remembered how I did it last year or not, but I tried putting big posts in and tying twine across them and kind of doing, I think it's called some kind of weave, but you weave your tomatoes in between the twine and all that. Well, the twine ended up busting and it did not work at all, and they ended up just growing everywhere. So I'm going to try this year and hopefully see how this works. And over here I got these flowers mulched. Mulched my cucumbers and pepper plants over here. I've got some of my okra planted that was growing in the greenhouse. The other day when we went to Brooke's ortho appointment, we stopped by the greenhouse there, and I ended up picking up a blackberry plant. I just could not resist. So I got that planted right here. It's even got one blackberry on it. It used to have two stems coming up, but unfortunately the wind blew it over and it broke one of them off. So, but I think it's going to do okay yet. We hadn't been watering the potatoes very much lately because we've been getting quite a bit of rain. And so I thought we had enough, but then yesterday when I came out here, they looked all wilty. And so I watered them and they perked up again, and it's just kind of surprising to me that they are needing this much water, because we got, what was it, just a few days ago, we got an inch and a half or something, wasn't it? 2 rains combined. But I think what the deal is we planted them under hay, and I think that they are mostly growing in the hay, and I think it dries out quickly. What are you doing, Chance? You're out here exploring the garden. As you can see, I've still got a lot of planting to get done. But I'm really excited because I feel like for the first time ever, I've kind of got a little bit of control over the garden. Things are growing good, and I'm able to keep the weeds down. I feel like I've got a good plan for everything. It's just I need to find the time to get everything done yet, but I think it'll get there. As I showed you in one of our previous videos, we got our alfalfa swath, and then they came over and they raked it up to get ready to bale it. And we came out here, and after really looking at it, we decided there's really not even enough to worry about baling. But it's not going to go to waste, because I am going to come out here and I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to use it to mulch the garden. I got some exciting news. We sold all of our turkey poults except for the 2 that we're going to keep for ourselves. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they are back there. They are growing so quickly. Okay, so I got all my animal chores taken care of, and now I am back in the garden and I'm going to get some more work done. This weekend is a free fishing weekend here in Kansas, and so last night, spur of the moment, we went out on the lake really late and fished for a while, and then we decided to go back tonight, and so we're going to pack a picnic supper and head out to the lake this evening. So I'm going to try to get as much done as I can before it gets too hot. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the rest of my okra planted. I think I went a little bit crazy and planted too much okra. Can't even fit it all on the tray. So I'm going to peel back the plastic here and see what the soil's like underneath. Wow, looks very good. Planted 2 in a pot with the intention of separating them. So I'll have to see how this works out. Looks like they came apart pretty good. And then little Miss Hungry came out here and said she's hungry.
Yeah.
And so I suppose I ought to go in the house and feed her. It is kind of starting to get hot, so it probably is a good spot to stop. I was really hoping to get more done, but I'm happy with the progress I'm making. As long as I'm making a little progress here and there, I'll eventually get it done.
I think it's like 90 or something out.
Yeah, it is. And there's no wind.
Or
so
maybe it's 80.
So for brunch, I'm frying up a little bit of homegrown sausage and throwing in a little Swiss chard from the garden. And adding in some eggs.